Well, what an afternoon of frustration it turned out to be for Sheffield United. Millwall, a gritty victory, and perhaps in the end just about deserved. Brian Deane sitting alongside me. United, well, I suppose the run had to end somewhere. They just didn't seem to be able to get going today.
Yeah, look, I mean, let's be fair about this. You know, if there's 2 games a season that you know it's going to be a battle and it's going to be tough and it's going to be a little bit different from the usual nice passages of play and so on, it's going to be Millwall, because they will battle. That's what they've been renowned for. And then, you know, a smattering of quality from them now and again. The set piece for me was, you know, looking at it in the studio, it was a great set piece. You know, make no bones about it. It was a worked situation where they actually pressed and pinned the majority of our defenders and made space for the big centre half to come over the back. And it's something that, you know, I've seen over time, but you don't see it as much now. So I would say, from that point of view with them, credit to them. It was a well-worked goal.
Well, we'll see that, of course, in detail in a moment or two. But let's take a look back at the highlights, such as they were in that second half, starting in the 49th minute when there was a cross-come shot from Jack Robinson.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can see that he's gone to try and whip that over to the far post, but he's not quite caught it right, and it could have been an absolutely sensational goal, but it wasn't to be. In the end, the goalkeeper made a good save.
Yeah, it actually turned out to be a good save, and wasn't that dissimilar to that late goal that Millwall got here at the Lane, when of course they've completed a double over United this afternoon now. Then 3 or 4 minutes later, Millwall's Dan McNamara got a shot in.
Yeah. Is this the it's a difficult one. It's taken a touch, and then secondly it's gone across the box. It's, you know, it was that kind of game that this could have quite easily have been the one goal that they scored today. You know, there was no real nothing was carved out. There was no real quality in terms of just general play. But somebody was going to get an ugly goal, and that would have been it.
Well, this was the goal as it happened. Whether it was ugly or not, something may be perfected on the training pitch.
I definitely think so. I mean, if you think the big centre-half stayed out the back, he's peeled round the back, actually, and the rest of their defenders have pushed our boys forward to make the space for him, and he's a big lad.
6'4".
Yeah, he's no small potatoes, is he?
Well, he certainly got on the end of that one, and his teammates did a pretty good job giving him that free run at it.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is football. This is how we, you know, these goals, these set pieces, and this work on the training pitch can sometimes bear fruit. And you know, there's 3 points a day from them. That was the only difference in the game. One
chance Sheffield United had in the closing minutes. It came in the 82nd minute. Lovely ball through by Sander Berger. Finds Morgan Gibbs-White.
Yeah, it just looked as though it was a perfect in terms of what needed to be executed, but it just probably had a little bit of pace on it, and it was unfortunate. But that was an encouraging passage of play, but you know, it wasn't to be.
And after that, White was through with just one defender to beat. Thought he'd been taken down, wanted the free kick, but in fact, would he have been better employed to have tried to take the ball round him?
I think that the ball was running away from him, in fairness, so it would have been difficult for him, you know, if he'd have caught the ball up, but I think he was always stretching, and it was just one of those things, really. It was always going to be an ugly game, and I know I came on at the beginning and I was excited. You know, I probably got carried away. You know, I know about Millwall. We all know about Millwall. We all know what to expect. But look, you know, as Kevin had said on the commentary, you know, it's one of those things now. It's a case of picking ourselves up, going again. 2 big games coming up.
2 big games indeed. Millwall a week on Tuesday, but before that, on Friday, home match for Sheffield United, and you can follow the action on SUTV Live. It's Nottingham Forest here at the Lane, a 7:45 kickoff. We're on air from 7 o'clock. Ashley Wilmot, Carla Saba, joining Kevin Gage. That's the lineup as ever. But I'm afraid here this afternoon it's been disappointment for Sheffield United, defeated by Millwall by 1-0. So the undefeated run comes to an end, but there's still big hope. 6 points from those 2 home games, and who knows. Brian Deane alongside me, myself, John Rawling, and from the rest of the team. For now, goodbye.